Good evening, everyone. Listen, I have been getting beat up with this message that I got to give, which is that as we move through this process right now, and as I've said on many a video since I started doing my videos earlier this year, um, things are not going back to the way they used to be. How that's going to look, I don't have an idea as of right now. Okay? Um, but the first thing is, for those who are spiritually inclined, money is a total different thing for you than for those who are chasing money all the time. That means, it doesn't mean that you don't earn money. It doesn't mean that you don't go after money, but it means that you make very good practical decisions when it comes to money, when it comes to your life. The greed factor leaves you, which means that the solutions to problems that are generally seated in the monetary world, because that's what we have been trained for so long to believe, the solutions are going to come in different ways. And so you need to start really looking for that. For those of you who have ancestor shrines or altars, whatever you want to call it, an area to go sit and focus and communicate with your Agon or your ancestors, when you ask them to help in situations that are financial, you will see that you will get exactly what it is. Exactly. Let me say this again. Exactly what it is that you need and want. It's just going to come different than the way that we have been trained. I'm not saying it doesn't come that way sometimes, because sometimes it does. But for the most part, it does not. But it comes, meaning the lineup will just be different, right? So let's say that I'm looking at getting a brand new, some type of system or something like that done in, let's say my car. Let's say I want to get some brand new wheels or something like that. You know what I mean? Some brand new tires. And I know that winter's coming up. I got a family. I have a limited budget, but I also have a car that needs these new tires. And so I will go work with my ancestors to move that process through. What does that look like afterwards? That looks like those 4 tires are getting on my car, on my SUV. But it also, I might get that money, like, you know what I mean? Like, ancestors might be like, okay, we don't really got time for this. Let's send her a few clients real quick. Boom, you got the money. And you know what that money's for as soon as it comes in. Oh, that's for the tires. So you, like, you know, because tires these days are running about $400 plus a tire. So we're talking about $1,600. You got like $1,600 out of nowhere. You know, boom, I'm going straight to the dealer. I'm going straight to the tire place, and I'm going to get brand new tires for my SUV. Sometimes you have a little bit more time on your hand, and they might send it to you, like send you someone that knows somebody that's just like, oh yeah, you know what, we're getting ready to switch out our tires or something like that, and you can get those at a discount through us because we're going to be carrying a different brand, because we made a contract with somebody different. If you want to come over here and talk to the guys, I'm sure you know, you can kind of set your price and go from there. That's an ancestors answering your question in a different way. And for the most part, from what I've seen, that's how they come through all the time. You know, like, whatever it is. And so I say this to people, especially people who are in need, who are out here going and asking immediately through their own hand for assistance, as far as food, as far as shelter, as far as money for whatever it is that they need to do. That the first place that you go to ask any questions is to your ancestor shrine. That's the first place you go. It is not anywhere else. Because that is going to start the wheels moving in your direction to get what you need and get it in a timely fashion. Because you got to remember, your ancestors lived down here, and if they are recently departed, they really lived here. Like, they know that we got these iPhones, they know we got these computers on everything, everywhere, that we are walking through literal electric waves, radioactive or whatever, digital waves in the air all the time. Like, they know what the deal is right now. So when you start your process there, you're going to be a lot more victorious in most things that it is that you go after. I say for me, it's 100%. As soon as I go over there, they own it. Big goals, they don't move any faster in the spiritual realm than they do in the real world realm. Oh Lord, realm. Real world realm. They don't move any faster, but you will find that approvals, the impossibilities, the things that seem impossible to attain or do are very possible for you. Okay? Meaning that every single time you think that you're not going to get something, like it could be a time that you have to be at the actual place, maybe the company that you're working with, to get together all the documentation, like your mortgage company and everything. Everything may go electronic and you don't physically have to leave where you're at. You can continue doing what you're doing. That is a very big thing. So I wanted to come here to say that. Once again, let me just do a quick recap. Stop chasing money. Stop chasing money and the glorification and everything that is shown on the many different devices that we can look at to go, oh, my life, I should be living in with all of that, okay? Because there's a lot of illusory activity happening all the time, every single time you tune into these shows and such, okay? There's a big price paid for a lot of things all the time. And it's not necessarily on, I'm not even talking on a conspiracy tip right now, but it can definitely go that level. But I'm even just talking when you are working hours and hours and hours, you pay for that. It's sleep, health, something, you pay for that. You pay for that. And so it's important to understand that balance is key, and that as long as you are living a very good life, right, below your means, even if it's just below is below, baby, okay, that's less stress. All right, everybody, I hope you have a very good day. I just wanted to come here to drop that bit of information. Peace.